Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the Goddess Tribe Tarot, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day today. We are going to do a reading for the collective, and we're just going to get some messages of encouragement for the angels, or from the angels, beg pardon. We are doing live shuffling, so the first message is check yourself and your self-reflection. So the way that you are reflecting and viewing and perceiving yourself, you gotta check that. Your second message is heaviness regarding old narratives. These cards are pretty old, I gotta redo them. And hope you don't mind while my cat video bombs our messages. Dropped one. And the third message is positive positive affirmations with Kundalini energy. So what I'm seeing is that you really need to do a check on your self-reflection and work on any heaviness and darkness and toxicities in your old narratives and perceptions and self-concept. And remember to do lots of positive affirmations and really dig deep into your Kundalini energy or chi energy to help move some of that stagnant energy. So how are the angels helping us? What are the messages of encouragement? Oops. Just drop some on the floor. I'm also seeing that some of you are checking yourself out in the mirror. And when you do that, you need to look at yourself from a positive perspective. old narratives can definitely weigh you down and act like weights on your feet. Like they can turn your path into a swamp and your feet into lead weights and keep you stuck. Mowgli. I think Mowgli's trying to tell us that you might be a little too close to the perspective you have of yourself and your situation. Your first card is the Five of Swords. So there's a lot of conflict that's going on that's affecting the way you see yourself. But these conflicts are coming to an end. There's a chapter that's closing out. And you really need to start seeing yourself the way you want the world to see you. So wherever there is conflicting perspectives in your mindset, you really want to figure out which one, what narratives, what perspectives do you actually want to take with you to the end zone, to the end game. There's a lot of magic that's available to you, and you're needing to create. It might feel like you need to create something out of nothing. But I'm also saying that you have a lot of spiritual support. With every ending comes a beginning. So try not to make this transition more difficult for yourself. You don't need to sit there and drag on yourself 100% of the time. Sometimes we need those accountability sessions and those epiphanies that tell us where we've, screwed up and where we could be better. But sometimes you don't need to do that all the time. And I'm seeing that you might be at war with yourself between cutting yourself down and pumping yourself up. You need to heal this heaviness within your narratives. I'm seeing praying to your angels and to a higher power and allowing them to have access and giving them permission will actually help them show up in more abundance and with greater fortitude. Because right now you are very stuck. You are stuck and you are in this suspension, and the only person who can get you out of that situation is you. But I'm seeing that you might not actually see how wonderful and creative you are and how many wishes are ready to be fulfilled for you. You have death popping out. It did pop out reversed on the floor, so we're just gonna Okay, it's coming out sideways. So there is an ending, a big ending that you are transitioning through, and you might be embracing aspects of it while dragging your feet and resisting other aspects of it. And a lot of this might stem from dark energies and toxicities. And this could be within yourself, and it could be the way that it relates to you and other people, or just your life as in general. But there's an ending that needs to take place in your life, and the toxicity and the dark shadows and this devil energy has been a really domineering force in your life, but you also have mastery. So you are going through these changes, which it might feel like you don't have any control, but it's actually helping you regain control so that you're not swayed as easily by addictions, poisonous relationships or experiences. Um, there's also as you transition out of this really dark phase in your life, and this is big life energy stuff, okay? This isn't like, oh, this sale at the store ended this week and you feel bummed out. I mean, like, this is big life energy, and you are transitioning into a new version of you that really has your shit together. But try not to rush yourself, because if you try to rush yourself to the finish line before all of your horses are ready, all your horses are going to split and go in different directions. And you might end up getting wrecked. But we've also got this Six of Cups coming in, where you're getting a lot of really deep heart healing. You might be able to heal some relationships from your past, or just regain some aspect of your innocence. And we also have the Three of Cauldrons. I'm gonna pause out of it so we can see a bit better. So it does look like there's some good stuff coming in. It looks like there's some happiness flowing in with different things. And this one the pictures always threw me through a loop, but in this one I'm seeing you're gonna get someone who will, like someone or spirit, where they're watching your back, or where you don't have to watch your back as much, because the people who are standing behind you are really, really happy for you and joyful, and where you can really enjoy what's going on and feed yourself well and enjoy emotional experiences. And I'm seeing a cornucopia opening up for you, and it could be bringing in new people, new relationships of any kind, and also new aspects of yourself that are really happy. Your angels are helping you become this King of Cups, someone who is compassionate, healing, wise, intuitive, and really in control of the way that you choose to show up in your relationships. And this is not just relationships with other people, this is also relationships with yourself. And you've also got strength, where you are healing yourself and coming into this infinite and regenerative energy that helps you align your strength and your emotional self. The angels are helping you become strong. We also have the Ace of Pentacles here. So your angels might be helping you with a new path that's opening up in your 3D life. They could be helping you with your finances, getting new opportunities that can help you. Some new healing with your physical self, your health, new developments in your body, your appearance, or with your house or projects you're working on. I think I'm going to get another tarot deck just to get some more information. I see that you have lots of really powerful spiritual entities, angels. Oh my god, I almost said aliens. So for those of you who believe you have aliens as guardians, they're sending you some messages. But you have powerful protective energy around you. You can see this star. You are this bright, wonderful thing in the center. And then there's all this cosmic energy around you that's going to help you achieve really great things. You have the Ace of Pentacles again, and it's coming out with the Five of Swords. And I'm seeing that you have been facing some challenges with your finances, but you're actually going to be opening up a new path and new opportunities for your finances and your 3D realm. And the work that you've been doing is going to be paying off in new ways. Just maybe stop focusing on the challenges and on the things that are not going your way and the blocks, because I feel like your mindset is actually working against you in this respect, in this regard. You are definitely coming to an ending in your, there's a lot of really big life energies in this reading. You've got the World, Magician, the Star, the Lone Man, Temptation, Death, Mastery, Strength. So your life is going through a complete overhaul. So you got to give yourself time. You really got to give yourself time and patience and compassion with what you're going through and the people around you and how you guys are all adjusting to this. You feel like you're maybe trying to jump to the end without giving yourself time to actually have the journey that's going to get you there. And you've got the Eight of Cups, the World. I'm seeing that this ending that you're going to be going through is going to take you to new places and new experiences, especially where your heart is concerned. You are trying to leave the baggage in behind and move forward. And I feel like this could be really sad for you. But sometimes that's what's necessary. Sometimes we have to do the things that make us sad in order to gain something better or healthier for ourselves. And it doesn't mean that you have to leave all your relationships in the past in behind you and ditch them all. If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. But it could also be talking about the emotional baggage you've held on yourself with past experiences, past relationships, past versions of yourself. And you just need to give yourself time to phase out those experiences and heal them and keep moving forward. Some of you might feel very alone in the world, and others of you might feel like everyone is watching you, but you just need to do what you need to do to help you heal your heart. Eight of Pentacles is coming out with the Magician. And what I'm seeing is you have done a lot of work in trying to create something new. And you've accomplished more than what you realize. And you might be really focused. You might be getting tunnel vision and not realizing you might not be realizing exactly what you've accomplished and what's coming your way. Some cards dropped out, and I'm not going to keep them, but I will show them to you. You have the Nine of Swords. So having lots of nightmares, maybe about the progress that you're making, especially in the 3D, with your finances, your health, your physical goals. You might feel like everyone is against you, but it's just like the Fool card, where these people might be against him, but he's not taking any mind. He take no heed from that, because these people maybe they're naysayers, maybe they're causing conflict, but you can't let that stop your path. And if this is you beating up on yourself and being a bully to yourself and keeping yourself up at night, you need to choose a new path. How can you do something differently so that you can get some sleep? What can you do differently so that you are not interacting or instigating challenges or problems with yourself and others? I feel feel like there's some magic working in your favor to help move you along quicker than you might realize. But it's also saying that if the road is slow and requires a lot of hard work, that you will have the resources you need to make that happen. And you need to believe in yourself. The stars coming through with the Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of 3D energy here. I'm getting a lot of messages about your finances or your health or your home situation or some goal that's really important to you. But you are healing yourself and your finances. You may be getting some help from others or from an unexpected source. This did pop out. I'm not going to keep this, but I did want to show you. You've got the Lovers and the Queen of Swords. So you might be stuck trying to figure out what love is to you and what decisions you're making that are going to lead you to love and which decisions you're making that are actually working against you. And you're trying to be really discerning and fair and intelligent and just and wise without keeping yourself completely unapproachable and inaccessible to people who might want to love you. So that's a message for some of you. You got the Queen of Wands with the Lone Man. And I feel like you feel stuck because you're waiting for your batteries to recharge. Like your energy, there's getting this sort of vision where you're at sort of like a gas station and you're fueling up and you got to turn all your systems off and just sit there for a little while you refuel and recharge yourself. We got some clarifiers for that. You want to be like the King of Swords, who is very direct and honest and communicative, who has learned from his experiences and now takes the time to make wise decisions and be fair and just and not use his power to abuse others. But you've also got the Six of Cups, so there's healing here. You're taking some time to refuel yourself, get more wise perspectives, and learn some lessons, and get some heart healing with yourself and with your relationships, and also do some childhood integrative healing. And you've also got the Ace of Cups. So this could be a new relationship that is coming in, and it might be someone from the past, or it might be someone new that helps you heal your heart in a really giving and receiving healthy way. But you might feel stuck and like you can't move. But I'm also seeing self-love, where you need to be your own hero. You need to regenerate your own energy and be honest about yourself and your path and how you could do things better. And you need to be on top of your own healing. If you need to get a therapist, do so. But it all starts with self-love, because even if you wanted new love, or if there's a new relationship in your life that's just starting or that's coming in, if you don't have enough self-love and self-respect, it's not going to lead anywhere good. You got the Star again. With death and temptation, I'm getting this end of a toxic cycle and phase in your life is something that you have been wishing for, and it is bringing healing. But it's kind of like a pot where you might have burnt the pot, you might have put some gross stuff in it and forgot to take care of it, might have cooked something unhealthy in it, but it doesn't make the pot unusable. It doesn't make the pot worthless. You just clean it out, scrub out the bad stuff, and yeah, maybe the scrubbing out part of it, that time that you need to take to soak in some hot water and scrub it out, might be this really difficult part where you're transitioning from this burnt, dank, nasty old pot, and now you're scrubbing that out and removing all of that gunk and stuff from the situation so that it can be all shiny and new and clean and usable again in a way that is healthy and positive. I'm seeing don't lose hope. Yeah, don't lose hope, because you got the Star twice. So there's a lot of divine energy that's guiding you to something really positive. There's going to be lots of healing, lots of wish fulfillment, and you are going to be divinely guided. You just need to be patient. The Seven of Pentacles comes out with that. Things are going to be coming through and growing in your 3D as well, but you need to be patient. Rushing it is not going to help. The snow is not going to melt because you sat there and screamed at it. The corn will not grow just because you stood there looking at the entire field in disapproval for the 3 months that it takes for it to grow. The healing, the physical healing, your finances, your relationships, yourself, whatever it is that needs this healing and divine help, is not going to happen at a snap of the fingers just because you decided it should. You need to give this some time. Endings take time. And you need to just focus your energies effectively while you are waiting. You are definitely going through a tower cycle in your life that's bringing things down, but it's helping you lose control so that you can gain control. Okay? Sort of like when you're learning how to drive, and sometimes the only way to learn how to control a vehicle that's gone out of control is to be in a situation where you've lost control of the vehicle in the first place, and then you can learn how to react better, how to respond better, how to prepare yourself better, learn things. And I feel like if this cycle has been really difficult, you just keep being positive and have compassion for yourself and others and what they're going through. This Six of Cups, or sorry, the Six of Cups is coming through with the Queen of Cups. So you might need to heal some mother wounds. But you're also being asked to heal your heart and relationships with others, and the way you are holding on to the past and your childhood. You need to heal that with compassion and warmth and nurturing. You might need to remother yourself, especially if you didn't have a mother growing up. Yep, you have the Ace of Swords. It's time to cut yourself a new narrative about your worth and how lovable you are, no matter what versions of you existed in the past. If you don't think that you're lovable and worth the effort, you're not going to make the effort to heal yourself and get new perspectives. Because there's a lot of depression coming in, and you might be so focused on what's not going right that you're not seeing the potential of what could be really fulfilling and nourishing for you. But there is new stuff coming in for you. And with this Three of Cups, you have the Two of Cups. So you could be getting mutual love in your relationship coming in, and it could come through friends, or it could come through just a good, joyous experience. There's also balancing your emotions and embracing the positive ones. Sometimes we're so used to being in the negative, the darkness, that when we try to be happy, we're like, well, what's the point? What's the reason? And it's like, you don't need to have a reason to be happy. I mean, maybe don't go to someone's funeral and then laugh and be your best happy self, because I mean, that might be a bit crass, but don't prevent yourself from being happy just because you're not sure if you deserve love in the first place, because you do. And the more that you balance your emotions, the more that you will be better able to give and receive positive, joyful, healing, heartfelt energy. The better friend you will be able to be, the better lover you will be able to be. So you need to really focus on healing your own heart and the flow of emotional well-being in your life. So when you can have a positive experience, have it and enjoy it. When you can show up in a relationship, or even for yourself, if you don't have anyone in your life, you need to be your own best friend first, because that's going to set the pace. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot again. So we have doubles here. We have the Star came out twice, the Six of Cups came out twice, Ace of Pentacles came out twice, the Chariot came out twice. So there's going to be some wish fulfillment. It's going to impact your 3D life in a new way. It's going to give you more control over your situation and yourself. If you felt like you don't have a lot of self-control or control over your own life, or maybe you've just felt really disoriented, you're going to come into a state of clarity and control, and where you know where you're headed, or you have an idea of where you're headed, and your mind, your emotions, your spirit, your physical self is ready and aligned to go for that. And underneath that, you had the 10 of Pentacles. So you are headed to something really good, really abundant. And there's going to be healing, and there's going to be a reconnection of your heart chakra. And it might come in the form of reconnecting with others, or new connections to help you heal childhood wounds, or it could just be a really positive flow of innocent, positive, nourishing energy that comes from the heart and the emotional wellspring. This went a bit longer than I expected. So we're going to get some oracle cards, and then I think we're going to close this out. So the first oracle card that your angels wanted to send you is, you are very close to achieving your goal. So that is very exciting. I'm just going to put that there. And on the bottom of the deck, you got, don't let your past hold you back. So we're going to put them both here. Lots of green energy. Again, that's very earthy energy, but also very heart chakra energy. I'm not sure if this was a message supposed to come out, but we're going to take it anyways. We've got, your dreams need a practical plan. You are good enough, and have faith in your dreams. So again, lots of green energy, lots of heart energy, lots of earthy energy. If there is a dream or a goal you have, and you have been avoiding taking action towards it, this is your sign to take action towards it. Be practical. Don't rush yourself, but don't hold yourself back. And if part of you has been holding back because you don't think you're good enough, you don't think others will think you're good enough, you know what? Take that narrative and throw it in the trash bin. And have faith in yourself. Have faith in your dreams that they are going to be fulfilled. Because on the bottom of the deck for that one was, work through your fears. You need to see yourself as being capable of achieving your goals and being able to overcome your past. Your narratives need to be centered around how you are good enough and you can achieve your dreams, and how you are stronger than your fears. And you also have luck is on your side. And you need to keep telling yourself that and raising your energy with these affirmations that luck is on your side. And you also have the energy is gaining momentum. Because if you keep telling yourself things are never going to happen and you have bad luck, then that's a picture you're painting for yourself. On the bottom of the deck, you also have look at the bigger picture and a new start is coming. So those are also affirmations you want to take. We're going to take them as well, actually. To look at the bigger picture and see it as a new start is coming. There we go. Okay, so your angels want you to know that they are helping you with a shower of abundance. And Cupid, so love. So they might be helping you with love and money. And they want you to go ahead and embrace endings, embrace new beginnings, do what your higher, best self is guiding you to do, and focus on the relationship you have with yourself and with your God, goddess, divine source. And we're going to get one last message from the angels of love. You have new love. This could either be new love for yourself or new love with someone else coming in. You're also being told to get a new perspective on love and a new loving perspective regarding the relationships that are already in your life, as well as yourself, and embrace the opportunity for new love when it comes in. Because under the deck, we have true love. So for those of you who are wanting some new love experiences to come into your life, just know that there is true love out there available, even if it's not happening right now. You know, sometimes the relationships we get into them for the wrong reasons, or we get into them for the right reasons, but they don't work out because of incompatibility issues. But sometimes you can let them go with love. And sometimes we get into new relationships that we know are actually screwing up our life and we just don't want to let them go. But there will be a replacement love. There will be new love, and it will be truer than the one that you have now or the one that you are leaving behind. Luna is coming in, so this new love might sneak in on you when you least expect it or when you're not seeing it. Let's get one more of these cards and then I'm going to grab another one from a different deck. So what do the angels want to tell you right now? Honeymoon, that came out twice. Let's get some clarity on that. You might have been drawn into a relationship because of the honeymoon phase, only to realize that there's a lot of deception involved, or that you're kidding yourself. Like someone here got into a relationship because it made them feel good, and then they either didn't present themselves as they or someone else did not present themselves as what they really are, or where you're kidding yourself thinking that this honeymoon phase is going to become something more. I'm saying you need to be really careful that you're not investing into a long-term relationship simply because you had a temporary good experience with someone that made you feel something different. Because unrequited love has come out of the deck twice, and I'm saying some of you might have gone into a relationship where it's not really as deep or as compatible as you wish it was, but you're trying to force it to be what you want it to be because you desperately want to feel better. And I'm seeing that let's get very soon things are going to either fall apart or come together, and you need to really clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, because you can have new true love and you can have this beautiful honeymoon phase, but you can't hide who you are or your situation, and neither can that other person. And if there is unrequited love, if the chemistry isn't as deep, if it's not as equal as a true love should be, then really decide what you really want, because maybe you don't really want that relationship. Maybe you don't really want that person. Maybe you just really want to feel better than what you've felt. But if it is the real deal, then you don't have to worry about taking off that mask. You don't have to worry about hiding yourself. You don't have to worry about love being unrequited or uneven. And the clearer you get, the safer it will be for you to open up your heart and experience love in good and healthy, true ways. And since we already ran long anyways, we're going to grab 2 more cards from different decks. What do the angels want you to know? Like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And on the bottom of the deck, it says forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. So if you were really focused on the way someone has wronged you, the way someone is disappointing you right now or in the past, or the ways that you have disappointed yourself or wronged someone else, it doesn't mean that the people involved don't need to take responsibility and work on becoming better. It just means that if that's what you're focusing most of your energy on, then you're going to just keep getting more conflict and strife and challenges. And you also have treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So if you want more love, you need to work on forgiveness, and you need to work on loving and treasuring the people that you care about. Because if primarily you're sending someone messages or energies that say that you don't care about them, or you're being really cutthroat, then you're not being loving, you're not being forgiving, and you're going to get more non-loving, non-forgiving, difficult energy in return. So your angels want you to really figure out what it is that you want. Align yourself with that and try to do it consistently. Let go of past disappointments. Forgive the people who have hurt you, and forgive yourself for being involved in those situations when you didn't know better, and learn how to treasure yourself and others by loving both yourself and others deeply, especially if you need to work on forgiveness and reconciliation with them. Remember what it is that you love about them, because if you want to reconcile, if you want healing with them, if you want to forgive them, if you want more positive experiences with them, you need to remember how you love them. Because the last message from this deck is, oh, actually, you got two. Huh. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. And you do have strength up here, which did need to be modified. And it is with the King of Cups, which is connected to love. And I love you. These are very important words. You might be so focused on how others have done you wrong that you forgot whether or not you love them. And if you do love them, you need to tell them. Maybe they haven't heard it in a really long time. And maybe that's what they need. Maybe that's what you need. Okay, and we're going to get one more card. We got positive affirmations right off the top of the deck. So we're going to take that one because you did get positive affirmations as one of your first messages. But we're going to get an advice card for self-love, something the angels want you to do right now. Well, first, they want you to hydrate. So drink some water. I heard coconut water. Some of you might have coconut water. I don't have any coconut water at the time of this recording, but some of you need to get your hydration, your electrolytes in. What else do the angels want you to do? Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to show you these, so we're going to do them quickly. So pleasure. So work on your self-pleasure and make an altar where you can meditate and pray for the things that you want. We're going to put those back in the deck because you weren't. Also, get a health checkup. Go see your doctor if you need to. Okay, you got pleasure twice, so we're going to take it. And pleasure isn't just about what you experience with another person, it's what you experience with yourself. If you can experience pleasure and joy just by yourself, know that you are deserving of that. Know that you are worthy of that. There's nothing wrong. Oh, you got health checkup again. Okay, so be positive. So positive affirmations. Hydrate yourself. Focus on self-pleasure and how you can make yourself feel good. Get a health checkup if you need to. Talk to your doctors when you need to. Get tests done if you need. And music. Oh, I got that song. What is that Madonna song? Music. Music keeps the people together or brings the people together. So maybe listen to some good music that makes you feel good. And if you come across a song that is good vibes, maybe send it to a friend or share it with someone that you care about. And we're going to get one more message from your angels on what they want you to do. They definitely want you to spend some time with friends if you can. So call your friends up, meet up for a meal or some beverages, or go for a drive, or just hang out and talk. Don't be afraid to spend time alone and reconnecting with your femininity, especially for women. read a good book. Right, here we go. Okay, we got these two, our last ones. Spend time with friends. So we got that message out twice. And we have nourish your temple. So sometimes the way we nourish ourselves is not just by eating correctly and bathing and taking care of ourselves. Sometimes nourishing ourselves and our temple is all about our emotional and our mental well-being. Cry when you need to, laugh when you feel like it. Spend time with friends. Listen to some music that really helps you upgrade your vibration, your energy. Nourish your temple by getting a health checkup when you need to. Allow yourself to experience pleasure without another person, just by yourself, because there's no shame in that, and you're allowed to make yourself feel good. But you don't want to do this by focusing on external things, right? This isn't permission to go watch a bunch of porn. This is learning how to reconnect with your own pleasure centers, just you. And, hydrate. Some of you are not drinking enough water. And positive affirmations are also going to help you nourish yourself. And on the bottom of the deck, you have soak in a bath. So take some time to light some candles, have a bubble bath, meditate, and make yourself feel better. And know that you are worthy of all the good things that are coming your way. And you just need to be compassionate with yourself and others as you and the people around you are going through transitions and changes. Especially if you're going through the end of a relationship or a big life cycle. Give yourself patience and compassion and healing, heartfelt energy as you go through this, because it's going to be difficult for everyone involved. You don't need to make it harder on yourself and others, right? So I hope that you enjoyed this message, that these messages of encouragement from the angels have helped you in some way. I hope you have a wonderful, amazing day. And if you're not having a good day, don't shit on someone else's day. I think I heard that quite a bit lately. It was someone on Instagram. They say, I hope you have a great day, but if you're not having a great day, don't drag someone else's day down. Because that's not what you want someone else to do to you. But yes, so definitely reconnect with the ways that you can love yourself and others better and from a more genuine and healed place. All right, these are the messages that the angels have for you. These are supposed to be messages of encouragement. Remember, good things are coming for you. You just need to be patient and allow them to come. And thank you for coming here today. I appreciate you spending your time here. Thank you for letting me be a part of your path and also for being a part of mine. And I hope that you come back again. If you liked this video, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so and comment down below something positive that you are looking forward to. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and that the days and weeks and months and years ahead are fantastic and full of wonderful changes. Bye.